Hello, everybody. My name is Reduxian. Welcome to our second episode of Cafe Conversations. We have with us, give me just one moment. All right, we have with us in order. Would anybody like to introduce themselves? Alright, I already did my intro, but my name is Reduxian. I am a humble cafe owner. That's all there really is to me. I have no secrets. I just really like hosting things, including study streams, podcasts, maybe a game show, maybe a D&D campaign. We'll see what the future brings. Celeste, would you like to go next?
Sure. Hi everyone. My name is CelesteTheElf. I am obviously an elf cat girl right now. Normally just an elf. I play a lot of Vtubers / RPG games on Twitch. It's nice to meet you all.
Is it me next?
It should be.
Yeah, okay. My name is Nyomi and I mostly stream Genshin, but yeah, I like to try other games too.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Trashy. I'm a raccoon and I live in space.
Oh. That's awesome. And Trashy, if I recall, you just had your debut stream, didn't you?
I had my affiliate celebration.
That's the one. Nice. Congratulations on that.
Thank you, thank you.
Naomi is a bit of a kind of a repeat. You're part of a friend circle from last episode's group, correct?
Oh, me? What?
Yes. You're part of Jacob Hallow and Psychedelian's friend circle.
Yeah, I mean, I have known Leon more than Jacob, I guess, but yeah.
And Celeste, you, I believe, to my knowledge, are the biggest guest we've had so far.
Oh, that's awesome to hear that you have different sizes of guests in here.
Oh yeah, that's the objective. This is cafe conversations for everybody tuning in. The objective is to get as many VTubers from different backgrounds, sizes, and especially friend circles to come onto the show, introduce themselves, interact with each other, and overall just have a good time. So, ladies, how did you all get your start into VTubing? Whoever wants to go first, don't be shy.
I'll let one of the other girls go first.
So nobody wants to start.
Okay.
I guess I can go. Basically, I wasn't VTuber at first, but yeah, I was using like normally webcam, but it was so stressful. So I think it's better to be VTuber, I guess.
Okay, so you became a VTuber because normal webcam streaming was stressful for you?
Yeah, it's kind of giving me anxiety and stress, so it wasn't for me.
Okay. I mean, I completely understand that. I started out as a webcam streamer myself, so... Hey, Sarcasticalism. Hey, Catgirl Agenda. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Trashy, would you like to talk about how you got into VTubing?
Sure. I didn't originally get into VTube.
People.
Oh, hold on. We have a stream cut. It occasionally happens as not a lot I can do about it. It's a bandwidth issue. It looks like we're back already, so.
Okay, so I got into VTubing during the COVID pandemic like a lot of people. I was basically a recluse because COVID hit my family very hard and we had some deaths in the family. Because of that, I was finding it really hard to like connect to people and like be outside and be around people. So then I started VTubing just to have social interactions, I guess.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, the pandemic was pretty hard on all of us. It's unsurprising that a lot of us got our start as streamers during that time. I actually got my, I started around that time. I've been streaming off and on for years, mostly as a webcam streamer. In the last year and a half or so, like towards the end of the actual pandemic itself, I got into VTubing because at the time I was in an unhealthy place and was looking for any way to clout chase and any way to generate clicks, and I landed on VTubing and generated this unhealthy obsession that I'm completely fixed from now. Now I just really like my model and I don't want to change it for the world. And that's why I still VTube. Because it's just fun. I like the community, I like the atmosphere, I like all of it. And now that we've gotten introductions and origins out of the way, is there anything that anybody just wants to say? Just talk about? Comments towards any other guest here?
I'm just curious how everyone picked their model designs.
It's a good question.
Well, I'm gonna be real. I was scrolling on social media and I saw somebody put up a cute little blob figure on Etsy, and I made a little raccoon.
Ooh. Okay. Naomi, what about you?
I mean, for me, I don't think this is gonna be my last model, because I got this from Boots, but I kind of changed the colors and stuff, so it feels more like mine, I guess. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's my turn next, huh? So my model originally stemmed from this sort of like musical-esque, like casino type character. Ball cap, gloves, or bowler cap, gloves, cane, all of that, because my original name was Wildcard and we had a casino theme going on here. Once I became more mellow, more soft, we sort of shifted the colors around, and this is what we ended up with. Just the nice little pastel colors, and I am personally in love with it. I think it fits me super well, and it helps that it was based off of what I used to look like in real life. No, for a fact though, I am not white. I am not white. I just look white on this model.
I think
Go ahead.
I think your model is really cute. It's one of the things that absolutely drew me to you when you had come for an interview.
Thank you.
I actually love the color scheme for it. It makes me so happy to look at it.
Stop. You're gonna make me blush.
I mean, that's true.
Feel free to just interject or comment or make any jokes. This is an open interaction. We're gonna be here for a little while, so feel free to get to know each other. Don't be afraid to make jokes. Be as natural as you want to be, okay?
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I will be. Trust me, I'm kind of a dork, so.
You're in the right place then. One of the things as a coffee tuber is what I call myself, is that I actually know a lot about different coffees and kind of a little bit about cocktails. So we got some themes going around here. And what's everybody else's theme? I know, Trashy, you're a space raccoon, but do you have any like aesthetic for your stream itself?
Not particularly. Yeah, no. I don't know. I'm fairly new to this. I'm kind of just swimming around with barely alive.
Hey, everybody gets their start somehow. Don't be nervous about it. For what it's worth, I think your model is adorable, okay?
Oh my gosh, that giggle was
I
such a
know, right? What about you, Celeste? I know you've got the, I don't want to assume, but I think Loottuber elf going on? Or...
Yeah, so I'm a little bit of a YouTuber. Like, I'm not in your face about it, but I will make jokes. I don't mostly post new content. I post a mixture of both. But I am actually a wood elf, so like I'm all
Ooh.
foresty and stuff. My normal clothes are green, but unfortunately on green screen it does not agree.
Right.
So that's why I've got a couple alternative outfits. That's why I'm wearing my comfy sweater, cat girl, today.
Hey, if it works, it works. And Naomi, do you have any sort of aesthetic that you go for when you stream?
I mean, I'm supposed to be Arctic Fox because I live in Finland, so
Ooh.
yeah.
I was trying to place your accent this whole time, and I just could not for the life of me. I don't know a lot of Finnish people.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Finland, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I know quite a few Swedish people. I know a surprising amount of Welsh people, which is weird because Wales doesn't exist.
What?
No, that's a meme. It's a meme. If you ask people from Wales, Wales isn't a real place.
I've also heard that meme before.
Okay, thank you. See?
It caught me off guard. That was amazing.
But yeah, I've got a lot of UK friends, a surprising amount of Welsh friends, a surprising amount of Irish friends. Got a few people in Japan. Don't know many Finnish people. How's the coffee there?
I mean, Finnish people love coffee, I guess, but I actually stopped drinking coffee myself like many years ago, I guess.
That's okay.
I don't think I've ever had coffee besides like peppermint mocha fraps from Starbucks.
What, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta change that for you somehow. I don't know how, but we're gonna change it.
Fraps are so good.
Speaking of coffee, brief pause because somebody in my chat just redeemed coffee fact. And let's go into one. We're gonna do an oldie but goodie coffee fact. Did you guys know that the flavor of your coffee bean is dependent entirely on the soil that it's grown in? You get different pH levels, different notes, different tones based on soil and the different nutrients that get absorbed through it. And that's why country of origin is so important when you're looking for different coffee beans. If you get something like Arabica, just naming it off the bat, it's a little bit more on the robust side. You'll hit those oaky, sometimes chocolatey notes, and that's because of the soil. Everything affects it: humidity, soil, pH level, altitude. All of that goes into determining what your coffee beans are going to taste like once you've put water through them.
That's absolutely incredible. I didn't even know that. I didn't even think of that.
I mean, it sounds kind of reasonable, though.
I
Yeah.
heard chocolate in that statement, and I'm so there for it.
Yeah, actually, a surprising amount of different coffee beans have chocolatey notes for some reason. I'm assuming because something about the plant species is just similar genetically to like cacao beans. But I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head. I'm not a botanist.
Man, I've always wanted to study botany. That sounds so cool. I want to make an herb garden.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Anything I try to grow dies instantly. It doesn't even make it past day one.
um So, what's everybody's thoughts on VTubing as a whole? Like, how has it influenced you, or is there any VTuber that you like are just in love with watching, or anything like that?
I VTubing has changed a lot about me, honestly. Uh, I came into this not really expecting much, but I was received with open arms, honestly. It was amazing. And as for a VTuber that I look up to or I like to watch a lot, I really, really like Muna Celeste.
Muna Celeste? Okay, I think I've seen them around on Twitter.
They're really sweet. They're very cozy, very soft. I highly recommend them.
Okay, okay. Naomi, I already know your friend circles, but I want to hear your take on it.
I mean, before I started the VTuber thing myself, there was one person who kind of teach me the things. But after that, yeah, I met Leon and Jacob and others. So I don't know. I probably watch mostly my friends now. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I don't really watch a lot of big VTubers myself. Most of the VTubers I do watch these days are ones that I've met and interacted with personally. Especially now that I've started this show up. What about you, Celeste?
I don't watch a lot of other VTubers, just because I feel like sometimes I compare myself to them. But I watch the biggest one is Iron Mouse.
Iron Mouse is amazing. I end up catching her stuff more from Connor's side than hers, but
Yeah, I love CWVA, so I usually watch mostly her through him.
yeah, that's fair. I just occasionally catch clips on YouTube of them, and they're adorable. Personally, VTubing's really done a lot for me. It's shown me that you don't have to be this completely like full. You don't have to look like Ludwig or Moist Critical or be this like outstandingly great looking person or outstandingly sexy voiced individual in order to do something with your content. And I think that's really inspiring. Obviously, you didn't have to do that before, but VTubing really like opens up different facets for people to express themselves. Like, some people are incredibly camera shy but still want to be able to emote and react, and I think VTubing is a great way to express that. It's certainly a great way for myself. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. So, hey, sarcasticalism, you shut your mouth. My voice is not sexy.
Hey, they can think it's sexy. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sarcasticalism's just saying that because he likes to make me do ASMR voices.
Yo, ASMR?
Hello, ASMR.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the woes have started. Hello?
No. How do you already have 1,500 points, Jinty? You just got into my chat.
Yeah, Kinty is always like
That doesn't even make sense. Okay, well, I have 30 seconds of talking like this before I have to go soft-voiced, and I apologize to everybody. I don't know, just talk, I guess. I don't really... Someone rated you whilst you were sleeping. That makes a lot of sense. I kind of hit all my talking points pretty early, so I'm not sure what to talk about now. Is there anything that any of you guys are doing that you want to promote and just, like, have a conversation about? And there is 5 minutes. I'll be talking like this for roughly 4 minutes and 50 seconds, so I apologize.
Oh, don't apologize. You made me think of an anime character. It's on the tip of my tongue which one it is. As soon as I finish it, I'm gonna be like, oh, it was that character!
Well, I have white hair and own a coffee shop, so a lot of people immediately go to Kaneki Ken.
That's it!
There
That's
it is.
100% it.
Yeah, that'd do it. It doesn't help that Tokyo Ghoul is one of my favorite animes.
Is it your favorite anime?
It's definitely one of them.
What about Tokyo Ghoul is your favorite anime? Like, why do you
Uh,
love it?
the way it deals with trauma, I suppose.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Hi, Geeb Show. Thanks for showing up. Trashy's been a great
What
guest
about
so far.
you two? Do you guys have a favorite anime?
Mm, oh, you can go first.
No, are you sure? You can go ahead.
No, the thing is, I kind of started watching anime like 2021 or something.
Okay.
So I kind of watched the new ones, but yeah, I have watched Tokyo Ghoul, but probably my favorites are like Tokyo Revenger and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yo, Jujutsu Kaisen's good.
Yeah, I like Inumaki too much.
I will wholeheartedly admit, when I started watching Jujutsu Kaisen, I kept calling them the Naruto names. I'm like, oh yeah, that one's Kakashi, that one's Sasuke, that's Pink Naruto.
Oh, thanks. I hate it. Yeah, I watch a ton of anime from all different genres. I've kind of grown up on it. Started with, I mean, as every American boy does, I started with like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yo, I met the voice actor for Full Metal Alchemist. He's so nice.
Vic Minona?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's caught up in quite, like, over the last, like, 6, 7 years, he's been caught up in quite the little, scandal, but
Yeah, so I used to work at a convention that dealt with him. I've never seen him do any of the stuff they're talking about, and I used to
oh
work
wow,
very close to him.
interesting, okay.
Yeah, I have so many photos with him, and like, I've never seen anything of what they're talking about.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm very much an innocent until proven guilty type person, and I haven't necessarily seen enough evidence myself, so I
You
don't
know,
really have any ill will towards him.
I am very innocent until proven guilty as well, and you never know, like, just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but doesn't mean it does exist, you know? So,
Yeah.
I need proof.
What else? And yeah, so is there anybody that's like doing any playthroughs or anything on their streams? What do each of you stream? Let's start there.
I'll go first. I stream a lot of horror games. So I play like anything that has any sort of thriller, suspense, horror situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when I checked out your channel, the first VOD that came up was you playing Phasmo. And it
Yeah,
it threw me back a couple years because I haven't played Phasmo in a long while.
yeah.
I love Phasmo.
Oh, Phasmo's so good.
I mean, I used to play that, but the thing is, I'm kind of scared, so I just want.
That's the point.
I just stay in the truck, like.
There's nothing wrong with being the van guy or girl.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I guess
Every
it's fun.
social
It's fun with it's fun with the people. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm.
Geeb, you're
I'm
gonna
a
have to be
fan, Joe. I'm
very
gonna be
specific.
playing, Kingdom Hearts and Sons of the Forest soon.
According to chat, Celeste, you might be a little on the quiet side. I've got you turned all the way up on Discord already.
I can be louder. It's fine.
Oh wow, that is definitely louder.
Just
That'll
pull that
work.
mic towards me.
That'll definitely work. Hi, Generic Joe. Yeah, okay. Personally, like I said, I try to do this podcast every Wednesday or every other Wednesday so far. It really depends on how quickly I can get guests on. On Monday mornings in North American time, I always do a Japanese study stream, and I'm joined by multiple different people, who are all either fluent in Japanese or know more about the language than I do. And aside from that, we do a series called Nostalgia Novelties here, where I play through games from my childhood. Currently, we're doing an old hidden gem called Dark Cloud 2. If you've heard of it, you pop off immediately. If not, then yeah, everybody loves that game if they've heard of it. If they haven't heard of it, then they love it the moment they see it. It's such a great game. It's my favorite game of all time. But next game, I'm planning on doing Pokemon Platinum.
I love Pokemon, especially fourth generation. It's definitely one of my favorite generations.
Yeah, generic Joe, to answer your question, it's my childhood. I'm a mid-20s individual, so PS2, 360 era is kind of where I grew up. What about any of you though? You, Celeste, you got Phasmo, Naomi, you do Genshin. Do you do anything else?
Oh, me? I mean,
I
I like
love.
Tomb Raiders. Some point I played them on my stream, but I don't know. I don't think I finished the one what I started, but yeah. But yeah, I would like to stream Uncharted too. But yeah.
Okay. So you like those sort of like temple exploration type puzzle games?
Yeah, but I'm really bad at aiming, so
That's fine.
I keep dying.
And Trashy, I saw during your affiliate celebration stream you were doing Ultimate Chicken Horse. What else do you play?
I also play Pokemon and Balloons. I mostly play whatever game I feel like playing that day. I hardly ever play the same game twice in a row. But I do play them. I do come back to them. Currently, I'm going to be starting Ori and the Will of the Wisps pretty soon.
Ooh, have you already done Blind Forest?
Yes, I have. I didn't do it on stream, but I started it a couple years ago, and I just recently got to finish it. So I'm going to be starting Will of the Wisps on stream, and I might even make a series out of it. It might be my first
Nice.
actual one.
I was in love with Ori and the Blind Forest when I played it, but I got stuck at a certain part and then my ADHD brain went burr and I just stopped playing. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting. It's a great game series. Metroidvanias in general are just super fun to live stream, so I hope you have a lot of fun with that.
Me too.
I'm actually excited the fact you said you play what you want when you want.
Yeah.
That's a good quality to have and know when to like do things for yourself.
I sort of do the same thing, but I always like get in my head about it. Like I'll play Overwatch occasionally. You tuned into my Overwatch stream yesterday, in fact. I'll play Overwatch. I've never played League. I refuse to play League on stream, but I used to be a competitive no. I used to be a competitive Smash player. I played Resident Evil 2 all on stream. That was fun. The remake. I try to do variety as well. So so now that I'm no longer talking in the Discord, we're doing Platinum because it is the definitive edition and because they made the HP bars go down faster. So I'm planning on doing a Platinum Nuzlocke, even though I've never played Platinum. I grew up on Diamond personally, but it should be the same experience. So hi Lucky. We got a lot of people in chat, and I really appreciate that. You guys got a lot of friends.
Does chat have any questions?
To 10 seconds at most.
It's all good. We all know about stream stuff.
What's a little stream without some scuff?
That's true.
Yeah, I always have some issues.
That's true. All right, there we go.
To be honest, like a week ago, I didn't know how the internet worked and downloaded 500 gigs for this stuff.
Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't realize like once you download so much stuff, they slow down your internet.
Yeah. You got throttled. yeah, anyways, we got a lot of people in chat right now from different backgrounds. We got my regular suspect, Sarcasticism, and my lovely partner, Lucky. But everybody else here comes from each of you, it looks like. Does chat have any questions for us? Joe says, how long did that take to do? I'm assuming downloading the 500 gigabytes.
Oh, it was a couple days I did it over, but like I just didn't think about it. I was just like, yes, download.
Posture check. All right, Lucky's redeeming drink something for all four of us, so that's a thing, by the way.
I got some root beer here.
That's coffee for me.
I don't have anything here.
Go get water, hurry.
I only have Pepsi.
Hey, Beppis works.
Peppers are nothing.
Beppis are nothing. Not nothing. Hold on.
My mother looks funny when I drink.
Consume the fluids.
Geeb Show wants to know what everyone's favorite sandwich is for some reason. Do any of you have a favorite sandwich?
I just eat normal like bread with like cheese and cucumber. That's like
Ooh, cucumber
basic.
sandwich.
Yeah.
I haven't had a
Oh.
sandwich in like 10 years.
Geeb's family owns a deli, that's why he's asking. Or they're asking. My personal favorite, I actually do have a favorite sandwich. It's the Monte Cristo.
What's a Monte Cristo?
Monte Cristo is like a ham cheese sandwich, and it's got a few other ingredients occasionally, but it's battered and deep fried and served with powdered sugar and some kind of jelly on the side that you can dip into. It's the most delicious sandwich I've ever had. I'm not always in the mood for it, but if I had to pick a favorite sandwich, it would be the Monte Cristo.
I like ham and cheddar sandwiches.
As for my favorite sandwich, I don't really have a favorite at-home sandwich. I usually go to Subway for it, and it usually has spicy chicken, spinach, tomato, cucumber, banana peppers, onions, and spicy hot sauce and ranch.
Ooh, nice.
So good though.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment, Geeb Show. I come from a family of like deep foodies, so I've gotten to try a lot of different things in my life. Any other questions? If not, we'll just move into like a free talking period where anybody can talk about anything.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Do you guys have any like goals for VTubing? Like, or do you set like any goals, or
Ooh.
you just do whatever you do?
That is a great question. Naomi, Trashy? What do you prefer? Hold on. What do you prefer to be called, Trashy? Because I keep on calling you Trashy, and I feel like I'm like low-key throwing shade.
No, it's okay. Everyone feels that way at first, but you can absolutely call me Trash. I promise.
Okay, if you prefer to be called Trashy, then I'll call you Trashy. Anyways, what are y'all's goals as content creators or VTubers at the very least?
Well, I don't really have a big goal in mind. I just want to build a small community that I get to hang out with pretty much every day. That's all.
Hey, that's a pretty good goal, actually. What about you, Naomi?
I mean, for me, I always have wanted to work with social media and stuff, so I don't know. I don't really have goal, but I really want to have fun, I guess, and meet new people. But yeah, I'm actually a photographer, so Yeah.
Oh, you do photography. I'd love to see some
Yeah.
of your pictures after this. I used to do a lot of like landscape photography for fun.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Celeste with the hoodie change out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I change my clothes all the time. I'm sorry.
Uh, so I guess for me, and we're gonna circle back to what your goals are, Celeste. Don't get it twisted. For me, I've always had a lot of different goals. My overarching goal as an entertainer is to just create a comfy environment for people to laugh, relax, put something on in the background, and to just have a strong community. I've always stood by that, even during times when I haven't been like the best person. I've always just wanted to have a nice, comfy community. My goal is never to fix the coffee addiction, Lucky. Don't put out false propaganda. I will always be coffee addicted. Aside from that, as a VTuber, I didn't know what my goals were, but I think I really like hosting events. I think this podcast, if nothing else, has taught me that I'm a big fan of hosting things and meeting new people. And so now I've got like a ton of different interactive ideas going on, including like a multiplayer Terraria server, maybe a D&D campaign. I keep on having this game show idea for some reason. Like I want to do a game show for different content creators, and I think that'd be a lot of fun. That's kind of where I'm at for VTubing now. Since I'm a coffee shop host anyways, I may as well like go fully in on that. Also, if we're talking about just like general goals, we have a subscription goal if you look down below me, where I 100% Dark Vibe too if we reach the right amount of subs, but I don't think that's what they're asking about.
Yo, subscribe.
Have you heard of Twitch Pride? No, I'm kidding. What about you, Celeste? What are your goals?
So basically, all I want to do as a VTuber is just, cheer people's day up.
Okay.
There's just a lot of negative stuff going on in the world, and if I can provide 5, 10, an hour, 2 hour, 5 minutes, whatever, of comfort, cozy time, and and let people vibe, that's okay with me.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, I think people get too obsessed with numbers on screens nowadays, especially in the VTube community. That's not what I focus on anymore. I just focus on having a good time.
Yeah, it's a lot of people get in their own head about their viewer count, and it leads to worse content overall. I understand the importance of having viewers, but ultimately, if you're streaming and if you're not streaming at a full-time level, just stream for yourself first and then stream for clicks later.
I agree with that. Stream for yourself, and then if the people follow and they like what you do, then 1-2 years down the line or whatever, however long it takes you to get there, and worry about it.
That's actually exactly what my mindset was going into making this podcast. In fact, I wanted to get other people's names out there, have them interact with each other, and make more friends. And if I ended up getting something out of that, then all the better. But it's just fun to see people interact with each other.
Your chat says I got a goal for Redux to be able to wink.
Oh yeah, that's because my boyfriend is a perv.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I'll wink at you, chat. There you go.
Okay. Oh, never mind. You actually meant what you said. Sorry, Lucky has problems with words, so sometimes I misinterpret what Lucky's saying. I am throwing all the shade right now. I'm so sorry, my love.
Oh, that makes me think of another question. Okay, so you said that was your boyfriend, right?
Yep.
How do you feel when people announce they're in relationships as VTubers? Are you with like the idol culture where they're like, that's a bad thing, or do you just not care and go with the flow?
I've never subscribed to idol culture. ever. Not in K-pop, not in VTubing, not in anything. I don't understand the mindset behind it. Famous people are still people and they all deserve love. Like, I don't know. I've never agreed with that. If you have a partner, then I'm happy for you. I don't get idol culture though. So, what's anybody else's thoughts?
Well, I don't particularly announce my partner when I don't like announce it everywhere I go. But if people ask, I don't feel oppressed or afraid to tell people that I have a partner.
That's fair.
Oh, Chad is asking what idol culture is now.
Yeah, somebody else is gonna have to explain that one because I, for the life of me, don't get it.
Okay, so idol culture is basically like the idea of the performer or VTuber not having a significant other so that you can fantasize being with them.
Yeah, is that really what it is?
Yeah,
That's
that's why like say like the shoujo girls don't announce when they have partners, and because they feel like it will ruin merchandising, that guys won't buy merch from them if they have a partner.
that's so sad. What is wrong with people?
That's
Oh yeah,
that
I
sounds
didn't
really
even know
unhealthy.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed it popping up like in some larger VTubers where like the instance they say they're with somebody or like they do a pregnancy announcement, people just like stop showing up to their streams.
Wow.
That's so messed up. Don't follow somebody just so you can like fantasize about doing the do with them.
I mean, yeah, like if you're gonna like be that like disconnected from reality to where you're fantasizing about a VTuber model or just like a Japanese pop star or a K-pop star or anything like that, at least allow yourself to be suspended enough to not care if they're taken. If you're already that far down the sad rabbit hole, and yes, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, it's kind of sad to hear people are like that. If you're already that far down, stop caring. You've already put somebody on like a goddess like pedestal.
Agreed.
I don't get it for the life of me. I don't think I ever will.
It's something us. Well, I'm gonna say I'm a North Americaner. North Americaner. We will never understand, but apparently, like in Asian countries, it's like a big practice.
Actually, no. From what I can tell, North America is pretty bad about it too. Because like, if I recall, it was last year or the year before that like Amaranth caught a bunch of backlash when people found out that she had a boyfriend.
Oh no, she had a husband.
Or yeah, a husband. I mean, he was abusive as hell.
Yeah,
Anyways, but
and he was saying to hide the relationship so she could have the SIMP.
yeah, yeah, and that's like, what the hell? Because people bought into that, and people got angry when they found out that she had a husband, and I'm just like, yeah, she's got a life. She's somebody that you're never gonna meet in your life, much less get together with. Who cares?
Exactly. VTubers are entertainers. They're not your personal property, and they're not there to meet your every expectation all the time.
Exactly.
We're just people as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say we are like people as well too. Yeah.
I apologize. I'm going to have to take a small bathroom break. I'll be back.
That's perfectly fine. If anybody else wants to take a break, feel entirely free. Nah, VTubers are robots. What are you talking about? We're all Vocaloids, confirmed.
Oh yeah, I'm a Vocaloid. That's why I have so many outfits.
It has a tail. What has a tail? Who has a tail? Do one of you have a tail?
No, but I should have.
No, I can put one on though.
Oh, apparently Trashy has a tail. I didn't notice it.
Oh, when Trashy comes back, I have another question. Sorry, I keep thinking of so many.
No, that's perfectly fine. That's the point.
I'm gonna ask it now. I'll ask Trashy when she comes back. Do you guys have a favorite element on your VTuber model?
Element is in like a favorite part of it? Ooh. Actually, yes, but somebody just redeemed ASMR, so I got 10 seconds left of speaking like this. It's my bowler hat. I've actually had friends helping me with redesigning a 2D model that are like, no, dude, get rid of the bowler hat. I'm not getting rid of this bowler hat.
Bowler hat for life.
Bowler hat for life. And now we're back to talking like this for the next 5 minutes. What about you, Naomi? Do you have a favorite part of your model that you're going to want to like transfer over to next iterations?
I mean, I probably would keep my eyes like this even if I like change my model. I really like the eyes.
Okay. They are very pretty eyes.
Thanks.
Celeste, what about you?
Okay. I'm gonna change my outfit to show you.
Okay.
The green screening might screw it up.
Let me remove your chroma key real quick.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Between the booba, I have a tiny little ring there. That's, the one ring from Lord of the Rings.
Is it?
It's my ring of power.
Wow, I mean... ads anytime stream does. Stream murdered for Booba, sad day.
Yeah.
There we go, we're back.
It's my ring of power, and I love it so much.
It's your ring of power. Oh. That's a nice outfit.
Yeah, I got a lot of outfits. I like clothes.
Alright, so while we're waiting for Trashy to get back.
Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, welcome back. We have a question for you.
Oh, for me? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we all answered while you were gone, so. Do you have, like, a favorite part of your model? Like, a favorite part of your aesthetic?
My favorite color is blue, and it will forever be blue. Blue.
Okay. So, your model is always going to be blue. Also, Lucky, I'm looking at everybody's models through my streaming software, so you wouldn't be able to properly get an eye track anyway. Ooh, we took the hood off. That is adorable, and you fit perfectly on the seat.
Bling, 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 bling.
I want to squish Trashy and hug.
Trashy is sitting perfectly on the seat.
Oh, I guess actually my favorite part of my model is I can wag my tail manually.
Ooh. You know,
Oh, that's adorable!
you know, Lucky, I was actually thinking of getting a cafe pet for, like, my stream, but... Geeb says Trashy's arms are like saggy boobs, and I don't know how to feel about that sentence.
He always says this. He needs to not.
The picture of Flotsam that I have on the BRB stream. Oh yeah, I've got a lot of like different like gifs and images from that were taken from the stream just everywhere. I've got a clip from Hi-Fi Rush of Chai getting yeeted into a wall, Flotsam's face from Dark Cloud 2. We're just gonna keep adding more and more until it just completely overloads the stream. Actually, I've got a question for all of you.
Yes.
Now, I understand this group is more of a mind their own business type, but out of curiosity, where do you guys think VTubing is going to end up in the... Oh, sorry, I accidentally let go of my push-to-talk. Out of curiosity, where do you guys think VTubing is going to end up over the next however many years? Where do you think the future of VTubing is? Do you think it's just a fad? Do you think it will become its own culture? Do you think maybe they'll branch off from Twitch and have their own streaming service? I've heard a lot of different opinions, so I'm curious about yours.
I think it will continue to stick around and explode as its own culture. I definitely would like it if it did have its own streaming platform.
So, how's the weather?
Snow!
Hey!
Yeah, a lot of snow here.
Alright, we're back. Yeah, no, Twitch sucks, and I'll say that. Recently they actually added a policy that I, for one, very much hate. Because even though I don't care about viewers, I appreciate lurkers and I appreciate being able to acknowledge lurkers as an active part of my stream. They recently made a policy to change lurkers to where the only way you get counted as a viewer, as far as Twitch is concerned, is if you interact with chat more often. So you can't just AFK for a few hours and have them on in the background. And I hate that because a lot of people that watch me just like having me on in the background, and I completely understand that.
Yeah, I definitely hate that policy too because I feel like a lot of people do like to lurk. I'm guilty of that. I'll open up like 5 people at once and just vibe.
Ginty just redeemed a group posture check / stretch, so...
Ow, big stretch!
Alright, that was good. No, they should still get channel points, Joe, but they won't count as viewers for the streamer, which hurts a lot of people that are on the way to, like, partner or something. Like, a lot of people that are regularly getting well over 100 people, just half of them are lurking. They can't apply for partnership anymore. It's such a bad policy, and it doesn't make any sense anyway.
It's like you're trying to force more active communities on Twitch.
Which doesn't make sense because their service is dying as it is. They can't force activity.
Yeah, that's why I hope VTubing does get its own platform. You know, because on Twitch I also see a lot of people abusing the VTuber tag that aren't actually VTubers.
Yeah, I noticed that one too, and that's kind of bothersome. The entire tag system on Twitch is pretty scuffed in and of itself. YouTube streaming has like its own foothold, but it's never going to outdo what Twitch has because YouTube streaming is just less accessible, I feel like, as a viewer and as a streamer.
Oh, definitely. Like, I barely find anyone's live streams on YouTube compared to Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Naomi and Trashy? What do you think about the future of VTubing? You've both been pretty quiet so far.
I mean, I don't know. I honestly haven't really think about it, but it sounded nice that if we have like own platform, I guess it would be nice.
I would really like it if we had our own platform, because, you know, Twitch is bad.
Twitch is bad. We can all agree that Twitch is bad.
I hope your stream doesn't crash again when you say that.
Hey, if my stream crashes because I'm calling Twitch bad, that means they view me as a threat, as they should.
I also really don't agree with Twitch's payout policies with what they did, the 70-30 split takeaway. That's kind of crap for partners.
I mean,
Right now, there's no real incentive to become a partner. If you're affiliate, you make the same.
no, if you're affiliate, you make 50-50.
Yeah, affiliate is 50-50, but they changed partner to 50-50 too.
Did they?
Oh, that's so bad.
Wait, then what's the point of becoming part? When did they make that policy change? I thought that was like the only good incentive to being a partner.
No, they changed it in the last couple months. So a lot of
Wow.
Twitchers are freaking out and switching to YouTube.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. If YouTube just made their streams more accessible, I think Sarcasticalism got it in one. Nobody ever actively seeks out live streams on YouTube unless they're looking for like Nintendo Directs or PlayStation Nows or something. Like any active like company event is easy to find on YouTube and not streamers. Yeah, no, that's terrible. I didn't even know that. And then they're making it harder to become a partner for no reason.
Yeah, I just double checked. They did switch it to 50-50.
That sucks.
And they took away the 70-30 split from all those who had it before, so a lot of people are upsetty spaghetti about it.
Did they do partners at least get like an increase in ad revenue or something? Like what's the incentive?
Yeah, so they get increased ad revenue, they get increased sponsorship opportunities and things like that, and they're more pushed to the homepage.
Yeah, Byakuro Akuma who apparently has a listening only thing. That's super cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Says that only certain partners kept the 70-30, and I'm assuming those are ones that have like official full-time Twitch contracts or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you took your 70-30 from a Twitch contract, they're walking and going to YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, Twitch is definitely going downhill more and more over the years. And I think
Go ahead, sorry.
and I think the only way you're aware of it is if you like are a devout Twitch viewer and just keep up with every policy, or if you're a content creator. And a lot of us are too small to fight back, so like it's very defeatist in mentality, I feel like.
Definitely defeat. Feels like we're being defeated. I also see a lot of people now pushing for bits instead of subscriptions because on bits, they don't take 50% from them.
Yes.
So if you don't like 1,000 bits, that's $10 into the streamer's pocket versus the subscription where they lose 50% off the top.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and my problem with that is like as a streamer, that's great. That's a good way of doing it because we take 100% of the bits home. But as a viewer, that's still terrible because you have to pay for more than the bits are worth to the streamer in order to have bits to give. Like I believe for like 1,000 bits, which to us is what, $10 roughly. 1,000 bits is like $13 to buy. So it's just so bad.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. For me, in Canada, where I am, 500 bits is $10.
Yes, Gamer Joe. That's or Gamer Joe. Wow, Generic Joe. That is a thing. Like an example, I have a PayPal for donations, and if you donate through PayPal, it still shows up like an alert would. But there's a lot of reasons to still do subscriptions and bits. because things like hype trains actually affect your visibility on stream, and you can only get that through Twitch donations and stuff like that. Stream Elements Pay is a common one. Yeah, exactly. They're really backing content creators into a corner, though, and the only way for content creators to not suffer is for viewers to suffer, and it's just not fair. It's not something that you would expect from the largest corporation in the world.
Especially when Twitch has Amazon behind them. Come
Exactly, yeah.
It seems like they would have better everything, but they don't, because all they care about is revenue and money.
Yeah, I also heard. No, this is just a rumor. Don't quote me on this. I also heard they're trying to get rid of Twitch Prime, the Prime subscriptions.
Okay, if they do that, then it's just game over. Like, there is an entire culture behind Prime subscriptions. Well over half of my subscriptions, and I don't have a lot, are Prime subs.
Prime subs are necessary in any community, I think.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Midwest Fat Man, I completely agree with that. Also, that is a hell of a name. Midwest Fat Man.
Hi, Midwest. How are you?
Oh my god. Ginty, what the hell?
Yo,
Oh,
congrats!
here we go again.
Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, Ginty. That's so awesome. What the hell?
Ginty likes to do that.
All right, cool. I guess I'm 100%ing Dark Cloud 2 now.
Heck yeah!
Oh, that's amazing. And all of you who are in here that just got gifted a sub, you can
Oh, looks like we're back.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're back. Anyways, yeah, like the only reason I still push for gift or for subs in general is just like emotes. Emotes are great, and the best way to show them off is through subscriptions, because anything else takes a lot of work. God, that was awesome. I'm so
Wait,
giddy
where did
now.
you get hamburger?
Huh?
I found it.
Oh, what? Trashy's just casually snacking over here.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where that came from?
I'm hungry.
Trashy hungry. Man, I'm
Yum,
hungry
yum,
too,
yum, yum.
actually. All I had today was like a 3-day-old slice of pizza and microwaved ramen.
Oh, pizza's so good.
Oh man, I had a fat day. I had like poutine, which is
Oh, I love poutine so much.
ham and cheddar sandwich, and peppermint frap and hot chocolate.
Ooh. Back when I lived in Maine, I had the best poutine that I've ever had in downtown Portland. It was poutine with goose meat, I think it was. Yeah, it was so great.
Yo, Trashy found a soda.
Trashy's got a soda now too?
I needed a drink. My mouth was dry.
What happened to the friggin' boba that you had? Did you already drink it?
Yes.
No, Joe, I haven't been to Oregon. I'm referring to Portland, Maine. I have lived all over the country, though. I'm a pretty traveled individual.
Wait, what? Where did you disappear now?
No, what the heck? Okay, I'm taking the soda.
Yeah, I mean it's closest to me, so it's mine now.
Nope.
Wait, soda! Wait! Wait,
Oh
wait,
no, no! I was
why
drinking it. I was drinking it.
wait, I'm over here, so this means I can do. No, put me back, put me back.
Okay. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to cover my face?
No,
Ah,
I'm trying to sit on Celeste's head.
I think I broke my model.
Oh, well, I get booba, I guess.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying to
get
sit on your
booba.
head.
Okay.
I tried to drink it and I broke my neck.
You can sit on my booba, that's fine.
Ah, yeah, I sit on the booba.
Okay.
I bet they're comfy.
They're soft. Why do I shrink all the time?
Yeah, why are you getting smaller? Trashy, are you okay?
I don't feel so good, Renexian.
We have to feed Trashy more or she'll disappear.
It's the booba
mean-
black hole.
There is flying Paimon.
She was disappearing into the booba.
This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for gremlin mode to activate within the three of you.
I'm a gremlin.
Yeah.
Beanbag chair moment.
Just don't spill your soda on me, okay? I like this sweater.
Oh, you don't want to get up? Never mind, I can't say that.
Okay, I won't spills it on you. You can have a sip now without breaking your neck.
Thank you. Heck yeah, Kuro. I
This is the secret goal of the podcast. We just continue to talk awkwardly and ask awkward questions until somebody breaks and we all turn into gremlins. Last time it was over, last time was so cursed, man. I don't know if anybody in here from chat remembers it, but we were talking about how Dark Cloud 2's Western localization changed wine to grape juice, and then they started talking about like cursed drink combinations, and we got like expired grape juice latte.
That sounds really unappealing.
I know. Oh yeah, it was freaking expired jelly bean grape juice lattes and stuff. And
Ew.
oh yeah, and carbonated soy sauce. I'd still actually want to try like a soy sauce flavored soda. I don't feel like that would be bad. I think that would just be weird.
Apparently, pickle flavor soda is a thing.
I have heard about that one.
Oh, yo, what? Pickle flavor? I gotta try that. That sounds disgusting.
I also, speaking of disgusting foods, I have a box of sour cream and onion like crickets next to me.
Wait, okay, hold on. No, I've actually tried like dehydrated crickets. They're delicious. So that sounds amazing. Like I said, my family's a massive foodie family, so I don't find things gross immediately.
I think it's disgusting, but I'm gonna eat them on stream at some point.
Try one right now.
Oh
Not
god, good luck.
No, I'm not gonna eat it right now.
okay.
Not unless someone gives you more subs.
Oh, okay, you heard her, chat.
Yeah, if you give 5 more subs, I'll eat the cricket now.
Oh my god, what is happening? I'm here to promote you three and you're shilling for me.
It's okay, I'm working the corner.
I mean, I kinda bring Ginty here, so yeah.
Oh wow.
I told you when I go gremlin, I gremlin.
Friend of yours' parents made homemade burgers and the dressing was the best dressing you've ever tasted. Okay, where's the twist? What was the dressing made out of? Can't wait for it to be garlic and mayo, that's it? No, souls are tastier than that. Actually, speaking of like weird tasting sauces and dressings, we've got something at my workplace that is a surprisingly good combination, and we serve it as part of as one of our limited time items. So we've got this sauce that we call Bang Bang sauce, and it's just Mayploy, if you guys know that brand. It's a type of garlic chili sauce brand. It's Mayploy mixed with ranch, and we tossed fried chicken nugget balls in it. And it's super good.
I don't know what that is though.
I
Mayploy?
If I don't know what's made, yeah.
It's do you know what garlic chili sauce is?
No, I don't.
Okay, well then it's gonna be a little hard to explain.
I gotta explain. I cannot handle any spicy food or I
Okay,
throw up.
garlic chili sauce isn't actually spicy. Not really, anyway. It's kind of more like a super syrupy it's more like a super syrupy salsa. Hey Mirage.
that sounds. I'm a little afraid. I'd be willing to try it, but I'm a little
Okay,
afraid.
not super syrupy, but like more syrupy than salsa is.
I like chunky salsa.
Ooh.
Oh, yo, chunky salsa's so good.
Right? That should good.
No sarcasticism. I mean not spicy in the way that it's more sweet than anything.
I like spicy things, so even if it is spicy, it'd be okay.
Oh man, I don't know why my stomach just not agree with spicy things.
Hey, I get it. I like spicy, but I can't do peppers. They just don't sit in my stomach right.
Yo, like green pepper or like jalapeno.
Like,
or
yeah, just
habanero?
any spicy pepper, anything with capsaicin in it.
Oh, okay, yeah, same.
That said, there is a set number of people that I would murder to have fresh crawfish right about now, and that number is more than one.
Yo, seafood. I can get down with seafood.
I really dislike seafood. I'll go catch you a couple crawfish, though.
And yo, free food.
I'm good at catching crayfish. I do it all the time.
It's gonna be a lot more than a couple. I need like 5 pounds at least.
Oh man, that's a lot.
You gotta do the crawfish boil, Louisiana style. I used to live back in Texas, in a swampy area, so crawfish boils were super common.
Okay, forgive me if I'm wrong, but like, this is a stereotype Canada has about Texas. Do y'all run around on like horses and have guns and stuff like the old
No.
West?
No, but they do have a lot of guns. I'm not.
Okay, the guns part is real.
Let's break into that. Reduxian is from Texas. He was born in Texas, but he's not from anywhere. I'm not from anywhere. I've lived all over the country all of my life. I've gotten to try so many different things for it, and I'm super happy about that. But I am not from Texas. I've just got family there.
Okay, I understand.
In the area where I live, you can very easily go outside and see people riding horses in the middle of town.
Heck yeah, that is so cool.
Oh yeah, there's also like plenty of like farm and ranch land in Texas. It's just not everybody's doing that.
This is off topic, but I have a question for Naomi.
Oh,
Oh, me?
Yes, you play Genshin. I was looking to get back into Genshin. Would you be willing to play with me sometime?
Sure. Are you playing on EU or on NA?
I'm playing on NA.
Yeah, I mean EU is my main, but I have NA too. So yeah,
Why
sure.
is every like Genshin Impact player that I know that mainly plays Genshin, why do they all have alts in different regions? I get it. Okay, so firstly, I want to preface this by saying that there's no such thing as an off-topic question here. This is just VTubers interacting with each other now. But like every Genshin Impact main that I know has different alts for different regions.
I mean, I only have one. I only play like EU and NA, but yeah, I don't buy anything on NA though.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Midwest. Genshin alts, Valo alts, League alts. League alts are super common too.
I have a legal.
Vault.
Yo, VTuber League session?
Oh no no.
Not on my stream. I'm not streaming League.
I would totally steal
I
it.
don't even play that.
I have been playing League of Legends for 10 years. I'm too deep in the hole at this point.
I've been playing it off and on since season 8.
I am very bad at it, and I play 2 champions, and that is it.
Yo, what champions you play?
I am an M7 Nami main, and I'm working on a Mumu.
Ooh, support a Mumu or just a Mumu?
Support a Mumu for sure.
Okay. I have gone through the ringer on different champions. My first ever main was Cho'Gath, and I took Cho'Gath out of top lane into mid lane. And then from mid lane, I played Echo and Orianna. And I took Echo out of mid lane into jungle, and I have been stuck in jungle ever since because every time I don't play jungle, our jungler goes 0-8 by 15 minutes, and I'm not allowed to play anything else. And now I'm a Fiddlesticks one trick.
Yo, Fiddlesticks! I love him.
Hey.
I love
I like
Fiddlesticks.
any lane. I like have a champion for every lane.
I'm like, I don't understand anything.
I would love to play more than jungle, but I am cursed to only play jungle.
Would you like to get into League, Naomi?
Don't do that. Don't.
I
Hey.
think I tried it once, like many years ago, but I don't think it was my thing. I used it to play World of Warcraft though, but then I moved to Final Fantasy 14.
Yo, World of Warcraft.
Hey,
Final Fantasy.
We are not getting people into League of Legends on this channel.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it.
Good.
I'll do it. I'll be that gremlin.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Oh yeah, I sneak. Don't mind me.
No, like I'm dead set in like I'm okay with playing League every now and then, but I will never stream it because I still have my dignity.
Oh, my dignity is long gone.
I don't stream it because, not gonna lie, I get salty, and and it's not fun when I get salty.
Yes, generic Joe's got it in one. League is gamer heroin. Everyone knows it sucks and they shouldn't play it, but it's like if heroin was less healthy.
By the way, did you try to like hide the flying biome?
I didn't try to hide it. It's just that for whatever reason, all of your like web models, like all of your web links have like windows or blackened parts that I just had to crop out. And I didn't want to ask you guys to try to fix it on your end when it was something that I could easily fix on my end.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, it's behind the
It is behind Trashy now.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Did you?
Trashy's just straight up running around the entire like screen.
I can't sit in one spot for too long. I go places. I do things.
Evidently. Hmm. So any upcoming projects for all of you? Burger giving Trashy the zoomies.
As I mentioned before, I'm gonna play Ori in the Will of the Wisp
Right.
soon.
Right.
I think I'm gonna start that on Saturday. If anybody would like to join me, I start at noon EST.
You heard it here
If
first, everybody. Go follow Trashy at her channel and tune in.
It'll be mostly cozy vibes. I love backseat gaming though. So if you ever if you know what to do in the game, please, for the love of God, tell me.
I would love to join you, but unfortunately I have to open at my job that day, so
That's understandable. Real life comes first.
I'll probably sneak by, but I'll be at work too.
I look forward to seeing you.
My job lets me be on my phone a lot of the time, so I like to lurk in people's streams.
I can be on my phone during the opening period, but not for much longer after that. Ooh, who's
I
got
wouldn't
that black
necessarily
line?
call myself dense, generic. I would call myself spacey.
There we go, black line gone. Backseating her playing Kingdom Hearts is maddening.
Not gonna lie, I raged at Kingdom Hearts in one of the first one or two bosses.
I mean, rage is fine every now and again.
It's not my type of game.
Just realized the entire bar has been off-centered this entire time. That's super professional of me.
That's okay.
Putting Trashy up on the counter. I know it's a food share violation, but
I'm so tall now. Oh my goodness.
oh, what kind of music does everybody like to stream with? There's a question for us.
I usually I don't know the name of the music, but it's really space vibe and it makes you feel like you're in outer space exploring. Like you're on a mission but you're also having fun.
Huh. You know what? Let's do a thing here. Why don't you all send me a song that you would stream with, hopefully something that wouldn't get me copyright stricken, but and we'll play it on stream, because right now I've just got like generic non-copyrighted lo-fi, which I stream a lot with. Other than that, I stream with EDM. So let's do that. That seems like it could be fun.
Yeah. Is it okay if I send you the straight up audio file?
Oh, yeah, I could do.
Oh, what we are sending? Background music or?
Yeah,
what?
music that you would normally have on your stream.
Oh, okay.
So I don't normally play music just because I'm afraid of copyright.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't help that you mostly do horror, so music kind of goes against that. It is hard to like find the right balance. Thankfully I'm like grandfathered into this game now, so I know what to and what not to play, but why is Joe saying Trashy you wouldn't dare? What's about to happen?
Bitch, I might. Don't fucking test
Huh?
me.
Huh?
So, Generic actually caused his own demise. Instead of an audio file, I'm gonna send you a link.
Uh-oh.
I just sent like a YouTube link.
Okay. Get that music paused. Anime openings lo-fi mini release. That sounds like a good one, actually.
Yeah, I just try to play something what doesn't give me a copyright things or anything. Yeah.
There's a lo-fi version of Kickback on this. I have to listen to that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a lot less ampy than I thought it would be. But it's still nice.
Yeah, it's really chill, I guess.
Ooh, a lo-fi version of Merry-Go-Round of Life. I'm down. 10 hours. No. This is your launching music, Trashy?
Yes, for like 6 or 7 streams it was, yes. I just recently got new launching music. It is, however, redeemed now.
Oh, this is cursed. I see this all over TikTok all the time.
It's such a bop, though. It gets me going.
Trashy about to get the zoomies all over again.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped.
So you don't really put music on your stream, Celeste?
No, because again, I'm just afraid of copyright. And, you know, if I do music over a scary game, it kind of ruins the story.
Yeah, that's true.
Try not to mess with the mood of the game.
Speaking of horror games, I gotta, now that I'm like back into actively streaming, I gotta consider what I would be willing to do to try to play Amnesia Rebirth now. Because I played that for a Halloween special on my laptop back when I was streaming, but my laptop monitor was too dark for me to actually see the game, and I was just straight up having a panic attack.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like a bad time.
Yeah, it's Amnesia. How are you gonna be able to play if you actively can't see?
Oh man, it's been a hot minute since I played Amnesia.
I really gotta think what I would be willing to like do. How much of my soul am I willing to sell out for?
I was also thinking about playing Amnesia. I have at least, I think, 2 of the games.
I only have the newest one, I think, Rebirth. Let me check Steam real quick, actually.
Oh, now you find like a Shelly. That's cute.
Huh?
I was speaking to Trashy.
Oh, my pudding?
Yeah. I mean, I said Shelly.
But like, you're not on my overlay. Everything just reset for a second. There we go. Now we're back, and Naomi is gone.
Yeah, I'm not here anymore.
She's a ghost.
Naomi said deuces. Oh no, you're not in the Video Ninja anymore. You're gonna have to rejoin.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Trashy, what did you just put on your head?
Is
The
that a
truth.
sticker? What does that say?
Oh, you can't see it?
No, you're a little too teeny. Oh.
Oh, you're not dumb.
Don't do that.
Am I back now? I rejoined.
Yeah, I think I have to copy and change the thing. There you go. Now you're back.
Woohoo!
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, so to continue back on the conversation, I pretty much only just do like non-copyrighted EDM and stuff like that. But there's a few songs that I'll just occasionally put on knowing full well that it'll mute the audio just because I love the song so much.
That's understandable.
What kind of songs are they? Like, what genre?
It's kind of hard to explain them. Like soft music, like they almost always have like ukulele or just that type of positive, upbeat, almost like oceanside vibe. I like to describe it as. Like we'll put on a few seconds of one of the songs.
Like the Over the Rainbow guy. I don't know his name.
No, not like Izzy Kamikwe. More like this. Hold on. We're gonna let this play for roughly 10 seconds. That way I don't get muted. This type of music right here. I don't know if y'all heard that. I'm gonna also post it in text to voice.
Yo, this is a vibe. I need you to send me a whole ass link.
Well, it's in text to voice, so
Holy crap! I need it.
it's good music.
So, like, what's everyone's favorite music to listen to? I usually listen to like soft rock or what's it called? Japanese city pop.
I mean, I listen kinda heavy music, but I don't know. I listen anime music too, so yeah.
I listen to a lot of like emo, early 2000s, late 90s.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I listen to a little bit of everything, honestly. But you know, I will call myself out. I more often than not, like at least every other month, find myself on a full-on musical phase for at least 2 weeks.
Musical songs are usually so good though.
That's true. Like Heather's, Beetlejuice, Hamilton,
Yo,
Dear Evan
yo.
Hansen.
Oh, you had me at Heather's and Beetlejuice.
Not a super big fan of Heather's, but I do like Dead Girl Walking and the reprisal of it.
Hey, Mr. No Name Kid. Well, who might you be?
You are very pixely, Celeste.
My internet
Oh,
is
no.
going to.
Oh, okay, you're slightly better now. Chat, what's your favorite type of music? What does everybody here listen to? You're part of the podcast now, too. Get used to it.
What's everyone's favorite video game, like ever?
Video game ever is Dark Cloud 2. That's why I'm playing it for my first game on Nostalgia Novelties. Game and anime OSTs. That fits you, funny enough, sarcasticism. Rockin' musicals for Joe.
I want to say my favorite game. It's not like a game, but it's like a series. It's called the Dark Pictures Anthology.
Dark Pictures
So it's like
Anthology.
the games are. Yeah, yeah. I saw one of you was playing Detroit Become Human. It's kind of like that game. Where it's
Oh,
like every
okay.
choice you make matters. Yeah. So like Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, Devil and Me are the games.
Interesting.
The Quarry. Those ones. Yeah, it's like choose your own adventures where you can save everybody, you could kill them all, and like depending on what you do, it changes the story and how long the game is.
Oh, they're the ones made by the Until Dawn devs. Okay, then I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, super massive games.
Kind of Telltale, yeah, Joe.
Yeah, kinda Telltale games.
I don't really get the fullest out of games that make me choose like that, mainly because I just want to save everyone and I never get to experience the villain side.
I completely understand the appeal to games like that, but I don't think I could ever find myself just like actively playing it. Maybe for stream, but outside of that, no.
The good thing about those games is once you play through it once, it gives you options to autoplay, like save them all or kill them all.
Ah.
So like, it will be like, hey, pick all the good options and you can save everybody, and it will do it in like a movie format so you don't even have to play.
Oh, that's
Kill 'em
super
all.
cool.
Yeah, you can also play them online and like have 2 players going.
Ooh.
So it's like your partner could completely screw you.
Ooh, Celeste is becoming one with the pixels.
Sorry, it's my internet's being really bad right now.
I get it, it's fine.
Naomi, how about you? What's your favorite video game of all time?
So hard to choose, but I really like the games where you can explore, like the Tomb Raider and Uncharted and those kind
Right.
of games. Yeah.
So you like
Yeah.
the like explorative puzzle games.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when I was like a child, I used it to play like Mario and like Super Mario and like Crash Bandicoot and those kind of things. But I don't know.
Midwest said you have too many polygons for your bandwidth, Celeste.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. That
Mm.
happens.
Never forget the most based video game fact in all of history is that 2B has 3 trillion polygons in her ass alone.
Excuse me?
Yes.
That is incredible. Praise be dem cheeks.
The funniest part about that for me is that like Yoko Taro's not like the sex appeal type of guy. He likes 2B as a design, but Nier is not at all about like waifus. Oh,
funniest part too is like people don't realize she's like 300 and something pounds.
yeah, she's a robot.
She's a robot made of metal. She's metal.
Sorry I didn't notice it, Jinty. Jinty redeemed a cocktail fact, and I'm not super studied on my cocktails lately. Shoot. I don't know which. Oh, actually, I do know which one to do. Since cocktail fact doesn't get redeemed that often, I don't mind doing repeats of it, because I keep on repeating like 3. Step on Me vibes will be skull crushing when it comes to 2B. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, cocktail fact, right? Did you know that the taste of your cocktail can be altered by things as trivial as the shape of the ice cube that you add to the cocktail?
What?
Yep, that's a thing. So the different shapes will affect the surface tension of the cocktail, which will then affect the way that the alcohol mixes with the different things in it and allows for various different flavors. Which is why for like, go on.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go on and ask.
Oh, is that why some places use circular ice cubes instead
Yes.
of like regular ones?
Yes, so like you'll see a lot of the super high-end fancy cocktails in Japan use like this weird circle ice cube that they sit on top of the drink and then it slowly trickles into the cocktail. And that's for aesthetic, yes, but it's also to alter the flavor.
That's
And
incredible.
It's also why things like bourbon, in order to fully maximize the flavor of bourbon, you drink it in a specific glass. Glass shape affects it too, by the way. But you drink it in a specific glass, and for bourbon, you normally have like one large cube-shaped ice cube in it because it draws out the full oakiness of the bourbon. And that is your cocktail fact of the day.
That is incredible. I guess that's why people have to like go to school to be a bartender.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That's crazy. That's a good fact, though.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, my ice cubes will fuck with my cocktail.
I mean, it's not as noticeable as you think, but it's noticeable enough for like the higher end bar you go, the bar that you go to, the more the differences will be noted when it comes to ice cubes. Where were we in life and the conversation?
My brain is blank. I don't remember.
Ah, I see.
The same. So everybody here plays video games, it seems like. What games are you guys playing on the side?
Ooh, good question. Like off stream?
Yeah, off stream, just for fun, pleasure.
I want to hear everybody else's answer.
I played Disney Dreamlight Valley. Like, ridiculous.
I actually saw you playing that when I woke up.
Yeah, it's an addiction. It's like Disney Animal Crossing, man.
Oh, that sounds so fun. Is it free or?
No, it's like $30 ish, but it's so good, and it does a few things differently than Animal Crossing. Like, it gives you quests to do that you can actually achieve in one day. It's not like daytime based.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, I guess.
But yeah, that's actually really neat. I might actually drop the 30 for it.
Yeah, it's just super fun. I'm addicted.
What about you, Naomi? What do you play off stream?
I haven't really played anything lately, but I have playing off stream the Hogwarts Legacy because it has issues while streaming. So
Yeah, I get that.
yeah. But yeah, usually Genshin too, but just like dailies and stuff like that, normal things. But yeah.
Okay.
Hogwarts offline, and that is super smart to like not put yourself in that position where people are gonna attack you for wanting to play a game.
Yeah. I have a pretty neutral stance about the entire thing overall. If you've bought the game, you've bought the game already. I don't ever plan on buying it. It just is what it is.
I'm of the stance of I can separate the creator from the art.
I can too, generally, but when it comes to Hogwarts Legacy, unfortunately, the creator has gone on record as saying that they were going to use most of the royalties they gained from the game to fund anti-trans platforms, and I'm not a super big fan of that. And a lot of people, when they bought the game, weren't aware of it, so I don't hate on people for that.
I definitely, I know all about that. I just kind of, I feel bad for everyone else that worked on it. Like, they were
Yeah.
cool people, and I just kind of have the mindset of, okay, she didn't make the game directly. I understand, yeah, she's making a small profit, but if you want to play a game, play it off stream,
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you hate the trans community, because they're wonderful people.
They are all wonderful people. Oh yeah, I guess it's my turn now, huh? I play everything. I really do. I watch everything and I play. I watch everything anime wise and I play everything game wise. A few of the games that I have going on, let's just look at Steam for my recently played games. I've been playing a lot of Binding of Isaac again since Repentance just came out. I do Bloons dailies. I play Stardew Valley with my partner. I've been playing the Digimon World remake. I actually played that game day one on release during my 24-hour stream, but I've been playing it a lot off stream too, since I didn't think people would be interested in watching. And I'm also playing a game called Wild Hearts, which, if you haven't heard of Wild Hearts, it's EA's attempt at making a Monster Hunter game. So I'm kind of everywhere with gaming.
You play a lot of games.
Those are just the ones I'm currently playing.
Actually, there is one mobile game what I'm playing a lot.
Oh, what game?
Punishing Grey Raven. They are probably making it on PC, hopefully soon. Because it's kind of hard to
Ooh.
play with phone, but I like the game.
I used to be a really big fan of this mobile gacha game. I actually got sponsored by them and then got exactly 0 cents from them because I couldn't get anybody to play with me. It's a game called Dislight. And it maybe has some of the best music ensembles that I've ever seen in a video game, much less a mobile game.
And that's some pretty big talk. You gotta. Do you have You got proof for this? You got.
You know
something
what?
backing
Yeah,
up?
actually, it's not copyrighted, so I'll put on one of their songs.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm ready.
This is one of the first trailer songs that they ever posted. So tune into my stream's audio if you want to hear it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
So basically the story of the game is that there was this divine miracle that sent out a sound wave across the world that turned people into either monsters or incarnations of different gods from different pantheons. So the entire thing is sound themed. So you get rock, you get pop, you get jazz, you get EDM all over the place in the game.
I'm definitely gonna have to try it out. I
It's
like
fun.
to try out a lot of different games, but I almost never stick with them for too long.
Dislight had me by the neck for a while, just because I am a massive mythology nerd. If there's anything I know more than coffee, it's probably mythology. And the music was just too good to pass up.
Would you maybe tiny whiny % chance play Smite?
I tried Smite.
Your thoughts?
Not a big fan of over-the-shoulder MOBAs.
Damn.
Is Smite like the mythology version of League of Legends?
Kind of.
Yeah, kinda. It's also like it's got like Splatoon's camera. It's over the shoulder, third person. It's really cool, I think.
Also, another thing that they did super wrong about Smite is that Sun Wukong should never have been a playable character. He's like, hands down, one of the most powerful deities in any pantheon. And he should just not be playable.
And honestly, he reflects that in game. He is a pain in my ass.
Yeah, except Sun Wukong should be like an assassin, tank, and bruiser all at once. And he can only be one of those things. I'm pretty sure he's, what, a bruiser in the game?
Yeah, he is a bruiser, I'm pretty sure. But he's really, really hard to kill. Not gonna lie. And he can just get in and get out. His kit is really aggressive.
Like, I'll put it to you guys this way. For those of you who don't know about the original Journey to the West story, Sun Wukong at one point held something called, or basically what the Chinese Pantheon's version of infinity is. And he held it up, no problem, without breaking a sweat, on one shoulder. He jumped to the edge of the universe, which was Buddha's palm, in like 3 seconds, and then jumped back after pissing on one of Buddha's fingers.
What a legendary man.
And
what an individual.
And yes, Sun Wukong is like immortal to the power of 5. Firstly, he's one of the 4 primordial monkeys. Secondly, he crossed his name out of both the Book of Life and the Book of Death. Secondly, he ate like several dozen immortal peaches. Like, he's way too overpowered to be introduced in a game about mythology. And if he's ever introduced in a game about mythology, he should be the most overpowered thing.
He just about is the most overpowered thing. Not like 100%, because I think that's Bacchus, but like, he's really close.
Anyways, yeah, that's my small rant about Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, which isn't actually even technically part of the Chinese pantheon. It's just like the first shonen story ever written. Anyway. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Outside of VTubing, what are y'all's hobbies?
Naomi, do you want to go first?
Me? I mean, I haven't really done the photographing thing lately, but that's what I usually do, and of course, like editing photos and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's hobby, but I read manga and webtoons a lot, I guess.
That counts.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. Really nothing else.
I read a lot of webtoons, actually. Like webcomics on my phone.
Yeah, that's what I usually do myself too.
What about you, Trashy?
Well, I really don't have any hobbies. I guess I kind of draw sometimes, but other than that, I just kind of play video games.
Gaming can be a hobby unto itself.
Oh, fair.
Celeste, you?
plushies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I sell a lot of Pokemon for people. My Little Ponies.
That's really cool, actually. That's so creative, too.
Yeah, it's just something fun to do while I'm like watching Netflix and stuff.
God, I wish.
Yeah, the only downside is, so I have a machine that does all the embroidery for me. The machine hates me.
Oh no.
Like, they're the finickiest, most annoying, want to kill me things. Like, it tries to take my fingers out all the time.
Ugh. Yeah, that sounds like sewing in my experience so far of it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But other than that, it makes me happy when people get their plushies and they're like excited about them.
Yeah, I bet.
I used to do conventions and stuff and sell them there.
Right, you talked about doing that. What's your experience like working at conventions?
So I did a couple different things at conventions. So I've attended as a special guest for something I can't say. I've worked at them with special guests before as well. And then I just attended as like an artist in the artist house. But yeah, I've done a lot of stuff. I actually work for a convention here in Ontario as well.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I get around.
Yeah, you really are a bigger name then. Wow. I don't exactly have too many interesting hobbies. I just really I've got a lot of different hobbies, but none of them are particularly interesting. Like, I really like learning all different kinds of mythology. I like baristaing. I like bartending. I used to parkour back in high school. I'm a little overweight for it now. I still fire spin occasionally, but that's not super interesting.
I think that's interesting. What is fire spinning?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess fire spinning's kind of interesting. So I have a staff. I actually have several staffs that are capable of holding gasoline on each end that I can light on fire, and I spin it around to some proficiency
So it's
and
like a
throw it
cool
around.
fucking weapon.
Kind of, except it's more for choreography than it is for fighting.
Okay, so like a dance, fire dance.
Yes, exactly like a fire dance. Hawaiian fire spinning is super common, except theirs is more baton-like, mine is more bow staff-like.
That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't really think too much about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. You don't think too much about it? Have you ever accidentally lit yourself on fire with
Oh yeah, I've got a few scars on my arms from just hitting myself, but normally it's not when you're bonking yourself on the head, normally it doesn't stay on your head for long enough for you to actually burn yourself. So like the fire's not that hot, it just looks super hot. Then again, I also work actively on a Mongolian grill top, so I'm used to heat.
Hey, yo, do you actually work at Mongolian Grill?
Yeah, I work at a Mongolian grill shop. It's an all-you-can-eat Mongolian grill place. I'm both a cook and a server.
Oh, that's so cool.
I freaking love Mongolian Grill.
I don't even know what that is.
Ooh, I have an entire spiel for it, actually. Like, I have a thing that I read out to anybody who I serve. If you really want me to explain it.
Yes, explain it.
Okay, let me get into my server voice. Hi, how are all of you? My name's Hi, how are all of you? My name's Redux. How are you today?
Good.
I
Good.
did.
Good, perfect. Is this your first time at Who Hot?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're in for a treat. What we have is an all-you-can-eat make-your-own stir-fry. You're gonna go up, grab 1 or 2 bowls depending on how big you want your plate to be, grab any combination of grain, protein, fruit, or vegetable that you're craving, bring it over to the sauce bar. For the bowls, I recommend about 5 to 6 ladles per bowl of whatever combination you want there, and once you're done with all that, you're just gonna bring it up to the grill and they're gonna cook it right in front of you. It's all you can eat, like I said. I'm going to take care of dishes, drinks, and refills for you. The only thing is we can't bring any home.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh.
Yes.
I've maybe done that a few too many times.
You do sound well versed in it.
Yeah. So that's my life in a nutshell. I feel like I made it pretty easy to dox myself. The only thing I'm missing is the town that I live in.
Nah, there's tons of Mongolian grills around.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you guys want to share more about your like life or what you do for work, feel free.
I work at GameStop.
Oh wait, really? All of those things you do, you go to cons, you work at conventions, you do sewing, you're a Vtuber,
Yeah,
and
I get around that.
and it ends in you working at GameStop.
Yeah, so I work part-time at GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Part-time at the convention. So the convention's really only active between December and May when the convention happens.
Right, that's con season for
Yeah.
anywhere.
And then I work at GameStop year-round. And
Oh.
part-time, I sew plushies.
So you've got a lot of different things going on.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And then I Vtube
Yeah, of
on the
course.
side, hang out with people.
You're incredible. Holy crap.
I couldn't find the time.
That's amazing.
I'm also a student.
Oh my god.
You're also a
Oh my god, so many things happening.
Holy crap.
I'm a part-time student too. I'm actually studying to be a mental health counselor.
Wow. How many years in are you on that?
I'm actually in my last year in my field placement, so I'm working with real people right now.
Ooh. That's great, actually. Yeah, I could never find the time. I work over 30 hours at my restaurant, and then I any other time I'm either like at the gym for like half an hour a day or sleeping or friggin' streaming. I've had to I'm so like tight on my schedule these days that I've had to do study streaming to keep myself motivated to continue studying Japanese. And
My schedule is only like I only work 2 days a week and school 1 day a week. Half a week.
okay. Even still, I don't think I could I don't think I could motivate myself that long.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. I feel like because I do so many things, my VTubing sometimes takes a hit.
Yeah, that'll happen just for streamers in general.
Yeah, because like I'll come home and I'll be like, oh, I'm really talked out. I cannot talk to people anymore today.
But I mean, the more you do, especially in all of the things that you do, the more you can network and just become larger. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all super helpful.
Yeah, it can help, but I also don't tell people I'm a VTuber.
That's fair. Most people want to keep
I don't
VTubing and
either.
their real life separate.
Yeah, it's like telling people you're Spider-Man. You don't do that.
Like the most I'll ever do is like if somebody asks, I'll be like, yeah, I do content creation on the side, and then I leave it at that. And I'm always so scared that somebody's just gonna think one day, oh god, he does porn.
So that actually happened to me. My parents thought that was the case.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's the worst person. Those are the worst people for it.
Because I'm a lewd tuber, right? Like I don't shove lewdness down everyone's faces. I'm every once in a while make a lewd post, and you know my old Twitter handle used to be BoobElf. That was the joke. But like they originally, when everyone started gifting me things and sending me things, I live with them because again I'm a student.
Right.
They're like, where's all this stuff coming from? And then they thought they're like, are you a chem girl? And I'm like, no, I'm playing video games. I am playing play video games, I can assure you that is not the case.
I've never really been sent anything by my viewers, but that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, I have Throne. If you're familiar with that.
Yeah, I am. I just don't know how to set any of that up. Plus, I don't really think, since I'm a pretty well-off person and I work full-time, I don't really think it's becoming of me to set up a throne when, like, I know my viewers could use that money on themselves. And anything I want, for the most part, anything I want, I can buy. Other than food, because I'm always broke buying things that I want.
That's fair. I set it up because I'm like, sometimes people want to give you a gift of appreciation. Maybe you made their day and they want to give back. And through that, they've actually helped me out quite a bit.
That's fair, actually.
Not that I'm trying to force Throne on anyone.
What about you two? Have y'all ever, like, gotten stuff from viewers or fans?
Well, I just actually, so, um, well, I have a problem with Throne. So I like to window shop a lot, and so I'm always updating my Throne always.
Oh,
And so it's always full, but people have bought me stuff. They bought me a Yoshi and a Mimikyu and a little leaf blade cutter thingy.
oh, that's pretty cool. What about you, Naomi?
I don't have drone, but I have been thinking about setting it up, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, some people, yeah, have been helping me a lot. At least one person, so yeah.
Fair. No, I feel like there's some stuff that I wouldn't buy for myself, but I'd love to have. Like, I'd love to add to my Fire Staff collection. I'd love to maybe, like, get Ring Fit or something. My problem is, all of those stuff, I would feel obligated to, like, do a performance, and I'm never turning my webcam on again. So, like, you guys are never going to get to see me fire spin. So, I feel like as having somebody buy me that, or just somebody buying me that because they like me as a VTuber, and then never getting to experience that side of me, I feel like it's kind of a waste. So I don't know. I there's some stuff that I would love to, like, get that I know I wouldn't get for myself, but
So I look at it as tokens of appreciation.
Yeah, like they don't have to buy you the thing, but they do anyways because they want to. It doesn't matter if they get to see it.
that's kind of fair, I guess.
Just like to give back because you made them smile or something.
And this is gonna sound off if I don't word it right. And it's segueing into the next conversation, which is probably the touchiest subject that we've had so far. But I feel like as a male VTuber, it's harder for me to ask things of my viewers. I don't know. It feels like there's stigma around that separates male and female VTubers about that. And I was actually wondering what y'all feel about that.
100% agree. Female VTubers get a lot more than guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably true, yeah.
It's not really fair because the male VTubers also put in all that hard work. I hate to say it, but a lot of the reason that the female VTubers get their stuff is because their fans go back to idol culture, idolize them so much.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from on that. It's a touchy subject, especially as a guy for me, because I feel like if I bring up that stuff from my side, I'm invalidating somebody else's work. Because regardless of whether or not you're getting it because of simps or because you're just genuinely funny or anything like that, it still takes a lot of work and a lot of time to set up a stream,
Oh
even
yeah,
if somebody's helping
absolutely.
you. So, like,
100%.
it's hard to draw that distinction, especially when you're not on that side of the fence.
Like I'm not a LootTuber, but I absolutely respect LootTubers. I follow Mrs. Mummy and a few others. I love, but I don't know where I'm going. I just wanted to tell you that I love LootTubers.
Booba.
Boom!
Who doesn't love boobs?
I mean,
I think what you were saying though is it's a lot harder for males to get that sort of attention from their viewers.
Yeah.
yeah. It seems like there's a few ways to go about it, but they're like inherently and distinctly different than female VTubers. And I don't know how to not notice that without feeling like I'm being sexist. Because I'm not. I'm pansexual. My partner's gender fluid. I don't care about gender. I don't care about any of that. I'm he, they, in fact, on pronouns. I don't know.
Well, that's a good thought. What are everyone's pronouns?
Yeah, actually, great question.
Oh god, I feel so bad. We should have asked that a long time
We
ago.
should have.
know.
You know what? No, don't feel bad. I'm the host. I'm taking full responsibility for this mistake.
Mine is she, they.
Okay.
She, her, sorry.
All right.
Yeah, mine is she, her too. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call me they, that's fine. I'm not gonna get offended.
It's by the way kind of funny. In Finland, we don't have she and he.
Really?
Yeah,
Actually, I
we-
heard about that. I heard for Finnish, there's not even like a boyfriend or girlfriend. You use a gender neutral word.
I mean, there is boyfriend and girlfriend, but yeah, there is like no neutral words too. Yeah.
Okay. Generic Joe, we weren't like it's not possible sexism. It's just like a conversation that borders near it, like uncomfortably so. We were talking about the differences between male and female VTubers. And like I love all of them. Like last episode we had two male VTubers, Jacob and Leon, and both of them are great. And Jacob comes on to my study streams all the time, so yeah, it's harder sometimes, it feels like.
I definitely get that because I have actually a lot of my friends are guys, and just to see them how much they struggle with VTubing, trying to like drum up viewers and stuff, it's like they have to work 10 times as hard, and I just have to show up and be like, I'm an elf with big boobs.
Yeah. And then you have like gray area VTubers that are like distinctly he him pronounced cis male guys that just have big booba lewd avatars, and I don't know where to categorize them.
I'm afraid.
So I actually had a friend that used a female avatar as his VTuber, and he's like, no, I'm a dude. The character is a girl, but he would do that because it would attract more viewers. So
Yeah.
I'm like on the fence. I'm like, but like, I thought your VTuber should represent a part of you, you know?
I mean,
That's how I feel.
some people don't see it that way. To some people, the VTuber is a distinctly different character than themselves. And I used to do writing as a hobby. I will say every character is an extension of the author to some degree. But even then, I don't know.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think I could like do very much charactering. I don't think I could be anybody other than myself.
That's kind of true. I mean, there's definitely certain things and certain ways that I talk while I'm VTubing that I definitely don't do while I'm just being myself. Like, I don't get these sort of soft notes in my voice like this or anything like that when I'm not VTubing. It's just something that naturally happens while I am doing it, though.
I notice when I VTube, I tend to think a little bit more about what I say before I say it.
Ooh. Actually, Midwest Fat Man has a really good point. While guys may have to work harder in some cases, the gals have a lot more people approaching them with ulterior motives. And I will say that as a male VTuber, I don't think I've ever been harassed. So there is that.
Oh god, it happens so much. Like, I'm gonna say 80% of my Twitter requests are some sort of form of harassment.
Yeah, I'm surprised you actually responded to me because I was thinking about that. I'm like, yeah, she probably gets DMs all the time, like bots and harassments and everything else.
Yeah, so, like, 80% is harassment, so it's just wading through to, like, actually find people who are, like, actually want to talk about something that's not lewd or graphic to talk.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you found me.
Yeah!
This is a lot of fun, honestly. I'm having a blast.
I'm glad, that's the point. Like, it's super great to get different people from different cultures and backgrounds and sizes and genders and everything else and see how they're faring with their content creation and just, I don't know, I like it. Trashy, you've been super great even though you're new. You're adorable. We all love you. Naomi, you are really fun, actually. I'm learning a lot about different games that I didn't think I'd be seeing VTubers play through you.
Oh, thanks.
And
I mean, I'm
Celeste,
trying. Actually, I forget gonna say something like, while streaming, actually, it's have been like teaching me like speaking English too, because it's not my first language. So yeah, I forget to say that.
That's awesome that you're learning it through this.
yeah, actually, I
This
didn't
is-
even think about that.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they basically teach at school English, but I think like Finnish peoples are really shy to talk English, so it took me like so long that like when I like started playing games, I just
Hey,
like
Madam J, by the way.
I only type to people.
How's
I
your
didn't
voice?
like join to like voice chat or anything because I was too shy. But some point I would just give it to try, and here I am now.
Nice.
I'm so glad that you gave it a shot. I'm glad that you're here.
Oh, thank you.
That's actually that segues into a thing with me where like I feel like VTubing is, for whatever reason, since it's so like anime adjacent and like Japanese culture adjacent, idol adjacent, however you want to describe it, it's helping me want to learn Japanese even more. Because imagine, like, eventually I'm going to be one of the few male VTubers who are both English and Japanese when it comes to fluency. And that's a fun fact. Like, that's a fun thing to be able to have. Although I am learning it for a trip in a couple years, year and a half.
Definitely helps to be bilingual. Because I speak sometimes a little bit of French to my community.
Oof, Jay, I'm sorry. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, no, bilinguality helps a lot.
So, is there like, God, phrasing. You said you wanted to go on a trip. Is it to Japan? Is that what you?
Yeah, I have a trip planned that I'm actively saving up for and paying off debts for, where either in the summer or winter of 2024, I'm going to be traveling Japan for a month. At least a month, maybe two. Since I'm traveling the entire country of it, I'm going to need to know the language to get around. If I were to stay in just the big cities, I'd be fine only knowing English. But since I'm traveling, I have to know the language, so it's a necessity for me.
Okay, are you planning on doing anything fun when you're on your trip? Like, I don't know, claw machines or, you know, any anime related things?
Honestly, I want to absorb the culture and try the food and learn Japanese mythology, which is one of the pantheons that I'm not super familiar with off the top of my head, from the source. It would be my first out of country travel spot though. And yes, obviously I will do all of the fun, like nerdy cultural stuff like I'll try to visit Akihabara. I'll definitely spend some time in Tokyo, Shinjuku, Okinawa, all of those. I'll be spending time in, but I want to travel it and take in the sights forthright and forthcomingly.
Have either of you two been anywhere? I know you just said that you haven't traveled abroad before, but what about
No.
you?
Trash, Naomi?
Oh, wait, what was the question?
It's pretty late over there, huh?
Yeah, it's past midnight.
Oh my gosh, you must be so tired.
I'm okay, I'm used to it, but I didn't hear all the questions, so...
Oh, okay, I'll repeat it. Have you ever traveled abroad?
Travel... what?
Like, traveled... I'm pretty sure I can answer this for Naomi, because, like, Europeans actually end up traveling across Europe all the time. Like, you get to visit different countries all the time, don't you?
I mean, I have been Estonia and Sweden, of course, but 2 years ago, I first time went to the airplane. I went to the London. Yeah.
Ooh, how
that's
was
it.
London for you?
It was different. I mean, it was really cool. It was my first trip going with the plane. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
We don't here in North America, especially like the United States and Canada. We don't necessarily get those sorts of experiences super often because our countries are just so big. Like, I've traveled across the entire country, which, near as I can tell, the US can fit at least like 2 Europes in it. So, like, the distance disparity is huge. But what about you, Trashy?
I've barely left my house.
Oh,
So, born and raised where you currently live then?
Just about, yeah. Like, so growing up, I guess I moved around a lot, but it was always in like the same 5 or 6 towns.
Okay. Sarcasticism, I will have to refute you on that one. You can get from California to Virginia as long as you're not making a lot of breaks within a week. So,
Okay, but potty break and snack break.
yes, potty break and snack break. I'm considering in breaks. I mean, like, stopping for tourist stuff. If you don't do a lot of those, you'll still make it across the entire country in like a week and a half.
So, I've traveled a couple places. I've been to the States and I've been to Cuba.
Oh, you went
Ooh,
to
how was
Cuba?
Cuba?
ooh.
Cuba was good. I got to go on a reading week and basically just like drink on the beach for a week.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta try some Cuban coffee at some point. Their stuff is super strong.
So,
It's actually considered stronger than espresso in terms of milligram count.
I did have coffee while I was there, and I had a lot of pina coladas.
I love pina coladas.
If you like pina coladas.
Oh yeah, it was good. I think like the coolest thing I got to do while I was there is I actually went and walked the national park.
Ooh.
I was just like, oh god, I'm gonna die to like a Cuban steak or something in here, but that's fine. But yeah, and then I've obviously like been to the States and like Disney World and stuff like that.
And I have never been outside of the States, but I have gotten to visit almost the entirety of the States, which not a lot of people can say unto itself.
Yeah, that's quite a feat, honestly.
Well, I'm a military brat. I guess it's not really that hard to figure out at this point, but I've grown up all over the place. All within the country.
Yeah, honestly, I was actually wondering if you were a military brat. You sounded like one.
Yeah, that's why I don't exactly have like a placeable accent, because within North America there's a lot of different accents, but I do have specific vernaculars that I picked up in like Texas and New England,
I was
but
gonna
no
say, is that
accent.
like a Texas accent?
I say y'all a lot, which I picked up from Texas, but I also say like dude and bro and stuff like that, which I picked up in California. And then sometimes I will bring out a Boston accent out of nowhere, because while I was living up in Maine, I would visit in like the rest of New England pretty often. Yeah, we have been going for 2.5 hours now, so we're coming closer to the end of the podcast, I feel like.
Yeah,
I've never.
I was like, I was gonna say I probably should leave soon because it's past midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never really figured out like a hard set length for these things, but last time we only went for 3 hours. I'm thinking we can probably wrap up soon, if that's what you all want. Plus, I gotta set up a community night tonight, and I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Like to play Jackbox?
Which do I say between beach, coast, or shore? It depends. Like, as far as the branch of the military I was raised under, it was Coast Guard, so I say all three pretty often. And I know the differences between all three to a certain degree. Any I don't know, anything from anyone?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, 2.5 to 3.5 is pretty standard on podcasts. Okay, so we're hitting good time. I don't know, how would you three rate your experience on the show so far? Like, obviously there were a lot of awkward pause moments. This is only my second episode, but I would appreciate some feedback, especially from you, chat.
I would rate it about a 7 to 8 out of 10. It was really fun, and you're right, there's some scuff, but overall, it was a pretty chill experience.
Glad to hear that.
Chill. I loved that I got to meet new people that I wouldn't have necessarily interacted with if you didn't reach out to me.
Yeah, same. It has been really fun.
I'm really glad then. I think Celeste hit the nail on the head as far as the purpose of the show pretty well. So as long as I'm delivering on that, then this is worth continuing.
Yeah, I'd definitely come back and watch. This is fun.
I would too.
Yeah, there's going to be first interactions with a lot of people. The entire point is to get as many different people on as possible. We're not against returning people, but we are against repeats, like multiple times in a row. So we're going to have a lot of first interactions on these streams going forward. But thank you all so much. You guys want to shout yourselves out before we close it off?
Naomi, do you want to go first?
Okay. I am Trashy the Raccoon. You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me here on Twitch. I stream mostly on Saturdays from noon to 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I hope to see you all there.
Alright, I'll go next. I'm CelesteTheElf. I stream whenever the heck I feel like it. I got no schedule. I stream on Twitch, and you can find me at Twitter, same handle, CelesteTheElf. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So basically, I have underscore on my name, so it's NyomiLunarFox and the underscore thing.
Yep,
But
I
yeah,
just put
that-
shout outs in the
yeah.
chat.
Yeah, that's on Twitch, but I think in on Twitter it's without the underscore. Yeah, and I mostly play Genshin at the moment, but yeah, I like to try new games too. Yeah.
Well, perfect. Thanks all three of you for coming out. My name is Reduxian, as you all already know. I am just a humble coffee shop owner. We do study streams on Monday. We do podcasts on Wednesday. We might set up game shows and D&D days in the future. And aside from that, we just do gaming streams whenever. Thank you all so much for coming out. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Generic Joe. Welcome to the cafe. And yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming.
Thanks for having me too. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
If you guys Jay, no, please. If you guys, I do have like one favor to maybe ask of you guys off stream, but that should be the end of the podcast. So I'm going to close out and then I will be speaking to you all in just a moment.
Okie dokie. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye.
bye, everyone.
All right, that was a lot of fun. Really happy to all of you who showed up. Really happy to Jinthi who gave out all of those gifted subs. That was shockingly awesome of you. I really appreciate it. Here in a couple hours, I'm probably gonna set up like a community night thing. I don't know if we're gonna do like Among Us. Maybe if I can get somebody who owns it, we can do Jackbox. Or I don't know, maybe we can do like one of the Discord games. Since Discord has games, I could maybe stream that. We're going to decide that inside of the server, so if you want to join us and help us figure out what to do, the link is right here. And like I said, we'll be doing that in a couple hours, so hope you all join us. My name has been Reduxian. Let's figure out somebody to raid. If you have any recommendations, I'm more than welcome to look at them. Let's see. Jacob Hallows is live and Psychedelian is live as far as my friends go. I wouldn't mind throwing it over to somebody new, though. That's awesome, Madam J. Well, then I'm probably going to be looking to you for a lot of that later. So if anybody has somebody that I don't know that we could raid, that would probably be the most fitting for this type of podcast. I raid Leon and Jacob pretty often, so they get the love. Void Taffy. Okay, that's a new person. Let's check him out real quick.
Things she said about drawing wolves and furries.
Ooh. That is definitely an interesting model. We don't discriminate against furries here either, so this isn't the worst thing in the world.
This was the original sketch I did.
Yeah, let's do this one.
I like it, but I don't feel like it fit the vibe of the person who commissioned this. That's fine, because I like how this one is doing.
We'll be rating Void Taffy. They are doing art right now, and it'll be a lot of fun. Go show them some love. If you hop into their chat, make sure to type in Reduxy Raid followed by whatever emote you want. show them some love. The entire point of this podcast is to give different VTubers as much love as you can and as much recognition as you can. So that seems like the best way to do it. Let me get my music going and we will commence the outro. All right. It's been a lot of fun. Can't wait to see you all next week. My name has been Reduxian, and I will see you all later.